So today we are going to start our first lecture of the live classes for ideally for March 2024. Objective of live classes is to improve your concepts, and we want to do practice as much as we can in the live classes, because we observed that at the skills level, sorry, at knowledge level, most of the students who enroll themselves in the subjects or in the courses, they do not appear in the exams after 3 months. They start listening the recorded lectures. They attempt a few MCQs from the exam kit. They at times they face problems while attempting the multiple choice questions. A few of them ask questions in the WhatsApp group, and others don't ask. And gradually, their delay in asking question lead them to, I would say, a comfort zone, or in fact at times it leads them to demotivation, in fact, and they do fail to appear in the exams timely. And at times we observe that students are leaving the exam, leaving ACCA, or at times they are not able to pass the exam, and just after one attempt of the one of the papers or two papers, they leave ACCA. So we don't want you to leave ACCA at the beginning stage. We want you to pass your these three papers, F1, F2, and F3, and move forward to the skills level. That's why we are offering live classes for all the papers of the knowledge level. This is particularly F2, Management Accounting, and I am here tutor for the live classes. So we will discuss what the syllabus actually is, how examiner will approach the syllabus, and what is the examiner examination pattern, and how will we prepare ourselves for this. For example, chapter number 1, accounting for management. Accounting for management is basically a completely theoretical chapter. It is giving us an knowledge about data. It is giving us knowledge about information. What are the qualities of good information? It tells us what are the sources of getting information, internal, external. It tells us that what is the responsibility accounting, what are the responsibility centers. It tells us what is the difference between management accounting, financial accounting, cost accounting, what is the mission statement, what are the characteristics of the mission statement. This all is covered. A basic knowledge or introduction of the syllabus is provided in this chapter, chapter number 1, accounting for management. From here, you can expect maximum 4 marks in the actual exams. As you know that your F2 examination is completely based on multiple choice questions. And multiple choice questions are divided into two sections, section A and section B. Currently, when I am saying that you can expect 10 marks, it means 4 marks, it means I am talking about section A. This chapter, sources of data and analyzing data, is not very much important, but again, not the one from where examiner will not ask the question. From sources of data and analyzing data, sources of data is basically theoretical portion of the syllabus, and summarizing and analyzing data is the statistical portion, where we talk about mean, median, mode. We will discuss what is frequency distribution, what is standard deviation, what is probability analysis, what is expected value. So you can expect at least 2 marks from here, and similarly 2 to 4 marks from here as well. And then we have the presenting information, again not a very tricky chapter. It from where here you will also face maximum 2 marks. That's why these two chapters I always prefer to do at the end, because these are not very important for the exams. We can expect maximum 8 or 6 marks from these two chapters. Now we are heading towards the chapter number 4, cost classification, and I would add one thing, cost behavior. Cost classification and cost behavior is basically the concept of cost accounting. And from this chapter till here, these are the concepts of the cost accounting. Basically, this is called cost accounting. Although title of the subject is management accounting, but it is mix of cost and management accounting. And these chapters are focusing on cost accounting. So without understanding of the cost accounting, we cannot move forward to the chapters of management accounting, which includes this one, management accounting chapter. This one is a management accounting chapter. These two are the management accounting chapters. Now come back to the cost classification and cost behavior. Cost classification and cost behavior basically focuses on the understanding of variable cost, fixed cost, step fixed cost, semi-variable cost, high-low method, controllable cost, uncontrollable cost, avoidable cost, and unavoidable cost. It also refers to the graphs or graph of the fixed cost, graph of variable cost, graph of semi-variable cost, and graph of step fixed cost. Similarly, there are three different types of high-low method. One is simple high-low method, the other one is the high-low method with the step fixed cost, and the third one is high-low method with the reduction in variable cost. So from here, we can expect at least two MCQs from the cost classification and cost behavior. Next one is accounting for material. Accounting for material, this chapter is divided into two areas. One is called inventory valuation methods. Inventory valuation methods are which one? First in, first out FIFO method and the average costing method. These are the inventory valuation methods. And the other one is inventory control. Inventory control includes what? Inventory control includes economic order quantity. Inventory control includes maximum inventory level. It includes minimum inventory level. It includes reorder level, lead time, average stock. This is called inventory control. So I think so there could be maximum 3 MCQs from this chapter, accounting for material. Now it is very much important for you to understand that how many topics you are going to uh, discuss in one chapter. As I told you that first chapter is accounting for management. It includes what? It includes data, it includes information, it includes characteristics of information and sources of information. It is the one topic. Then we then the other one is what? The other one is we are talking about responsibility accounting and responsibility center. Third topic is what? Difference between financial accounting, management accounting, and the cost accounting. So you must know that how many topics you are going to learn in one chapter. After this, you can say that now I am properly prepared about this chapter. As I told you that accounting for material is divided into two. One is inventory valuation and then inventory control. Then inventory valuation is divided into two. One is FIFO and the other one is FCO. And inventory control is divided into three, four topics. One is economic order quantity, reorder level, maximum inventory level, minimum inventory level, and lead time, which is also part of the reorder level. Then we have accounting for labor. Accounting for labor also contains number of topics, like it focuses on what? It focuses on basic wages of the direct labor and basic wages of the indirect labor. Then it focuses on what are the different remuneration methods. We pay on hourly basis, we pay on weekly wages, we pay daily wages, we pay on piecework basis, straight piecework basis, differential piecework basis. Then we pay on minimum guarantee or guaranteed wage. Then we have different type of bonus schemes, which includes time saving bonus. Then we have idle time questions. Then we have overtime topic. Then we have labor turnover ratios, and then we have productivity ratios. So there are number of topics in the accounting for labor, and you should expect at least 3 MCQs from accounting for labor, which means 6 marks. And I am talking about section A right now because these are the chapters of the section A, not for the section 2. Then accounting for overheads. Accounting for overheads is based on what? It is based on allocation. It is based on absorption. It is apportionment. It is based on absorption. Then we have reapportionment within the part of apportionment. Under absorption, we have overhead absorption rate. We have under or over absorbed. So accounting for overheads includes again number of things. This process starts from allocation and it ends at under or over absorb. So this is what you need to know. And most of the time examiner is asking question from under or over absorbed. I would say at least there could be 2 MCQs from this chapter. Absorption and marginal costing. Absorption costing is based on the full production cost per unit. Marginal costing is based on variable production cost per unit, and it includes reconciliation of profit. Reconciliation of profit is very important among the two. Why? Because it includes difference between profit under marginal costing and profit under absorption costing. So there will be MCQs from reconciliation of profit from this chapter, and I hope so. There will be at least 2 MCQs from this chapter. Then we have job costing, batch costing, and process costing. Job and batch costing can attract, I think, 2 marks each. Process costing is divided into two areas. One is called abnormal loss, abnormal gain. And the other one is joint products and byproducts. Previously, process costing has three areas, but now examiner has eliminated the equivalent units concept. So you can expect 4 marks from here. So in total, you can expect 8 marks. Then service and operational costing, quite easy. Maybe 2 marks will be asked from here. Then alternative costing principles, although it contains life cycle costing concept, it contains target costing, it contains activity-based costing, it contains like total quality management, but I think there will be maybe 1 or 2 MCQs from this chapter. I would say like 4 marks maximum. Then we have, but this chapter is giving you a base for F5 if F5 will start from these chapters. Then we have forecasting techniques. Forecasting techniques is the one which covers number of things. It covers inflation, it covers indexation, it covers correlation, it covers positive correlation, negative correlation, then regression analysis. So maximum 4 marks, maybe 2 marks. Budgeting is very important, and it is important for the section B. There will be hopefully a 10 marks OTQ in the section C from budgeting. Numerical and theoretical questions both. Capital budgeting is basically a part of financial management, but again, a very important chapter for the section B, and there could be 10 marks question in the section B from the capital budgeting. Then we have chapter 15, standard costing and variance analysis. I would say standard costing and variance analysis. Most of the students face problems while attempting variances, although it is a tricky topic. So you have 10 marks section B question. You can have performance measurement contains a lot of things like budgeting. Budgeting contains theory and number of formulas. Similarly, it has number of formulas and as well as it contains theory. So performance measurement contains what? A lot of data, and again it is important topic for the section B for 10 marks. So there are four chapters: budgeting, capital budgeting, standard costing, and performance measurement. There will be three questions in the section B out of these four chapters. Section B, three questions or OTQs into 10 marks each, 30 marks. Suppose if budgeting, capital budgeting and performance measurement is asked by examiner in the section B, then there will be 10 marks in the section A from the variances. So you can expect in total 40 marks from these four chapters. There will be 40 marks from these four chapters. So these four chapters are make or break in F2. Those who are weak in these four chapters, they are usually unable to pass the exams. Those who are strong in these four chapters, they successfully pass their exams. Lastly, the spreadsheet. A spreadsheet, in fact, is not discussed by the examiner in the actual exam. Maybe there will be an MCQ from capital budgeting, from standard costing in the form of a spreadsheet. So spreadsheet is not very important at this level of F2. Now, I would tell you that the paper pattern. There are two sections in the actual exams. Section A contains 35 MCQs, 2 marks each, 70 marks. Section B contains 3 OTQs, 2 marks each, 10 marks each, 30 marks. And I have already mentioned that how many topics are tested. Which one of the topics are tested in section B? Now, how to prepare ourselves for the exams? Because you maybe or hopefully you don't have any cost and management accounting background from your prior studies. So first of all, listen recorded lecture and attempt the examples in the recorded lectures. Then open your study text, and ideally I will suggest you to read your study text. Apart from this, apart from reading of the study text, if you are not in reading study text, or you say that I don't have too much time, then you should at least do test your understandings and chapter and MCQs. Then come to exam kit. In fact, I would say exam kits. Suppose if I am doing BPP exam kit in the class, in live class, then you are expected to do Kaplan at home. So attempt both the exam kits. Recorded lectures, then study text, then exam kit, and plus your presence in live classes. If you are not present in the live classes and you are saying that sir will share the recording and I will listen the recording, your conceptual weakness will remain at its place. Why? Because once again you are missing an opportunity to ask question live to your tutor. So that's why do not miss live classes. I hope at times students miss their one live class for any reason and they think that I will not miss the next one. Then they miss the next one. And then they say, this is the second time. Now I will not miss. But it becomes their habit. So that's why make sure that you will be present in the live classes just like today. Although this is the first day in which class I am going to introduce the whole syllabus, and from the second class, definitely I will give you a task on a regular basis that you are suppose expected to do these two chapters and you will listen recordings of those chapters, or you will read from the study text and then you will do MCQs with me in the live classes. Suppose then
So,
we
I
then
have a question. Yeah. The Kaplan, is that available? Because I have the BPP, but I'm not sure if the Kaplan is posted to be downloaded.
if it is not available, we will provide you.
Oh, okay. And I have a question for the last four chapters that you posted: the budgeting, the capital budgeting, the standard costing, and the last one. Um,
Performance measurement.
yeah, is the four topics you get 40 marks, right? But it's three from the topics, but they would still be testing the other one, so like the standard costing will be part of something else.
No, I was saying that examiner will test three of the topics in the section B out of four,
Okay.
right?
Okay, so one is left out then.
The one which is left for in the section B will be tested for the 10 marks in section A.
Oh, okay, okay.
So you
Like,
you can expect 40 marks from these four chapters.
oh, okay.
Okay. Then we have what? Then we have so I was telling you what were live classes and we have WhatsApp support. Those who are in our WhatsApp group since last 2 months, 3 months, you know that we usually provide WhatsApp support on a timely basis and we usually respond on the timely basis. But we are living in different countries. At times, suppose you are studying at 8 p.m. on Friday, uh, and suddenly you find an MCQ and you ask me that what is the answer of this MCQ. Maybe this is 12 a.m. at my side and I am sleeping, so I cannot respond you immediately. I will get up at 6 or 7 a.m. next morning, and when I will see your message, I will respond to you. So please don't think so that if I am not responding your message immediately, that I did not see your message or I will not respond or your messages are not taken seriously by us. We respond all the queries in the WhatsApp group. There could be delay either because of time zone or maybe possible the moment you send me the question in the WhatsApp group, I was driving, so I could not respond to you. Maybe after half an hour, I will be at my desk and I will be able to answer your query. So please, avail this opportunity of WhatsApp support. Wherever you are facing problem, you can write us in the WhatsApp group. You will be responded. You can mark in your exam kit or in your study text or in your notebook that I am expected to receive answer of this question from my tutor. So next day, whenever you will sit on your desk once again for the studies, you will be able to see your answer in the WhatsApp group, and after you can proceed your study. So take the benefit of live classes, which is uh, just for you guys to improve your concepts, and we want to make sure that you will pass your exams timely. And avail this opportunity, listen recorded lectures carefully, attempt all the test your understanding and chapter and MCQs, and very important thing, all those MCQs which are tricky in the study text or which are tricky in the exam kit are the one which are important for the examiner, and we can expect that examiner will ask same type of difficult question in the actual exam. So please do not expect that examiner is going to ask easy question, but do not expect that the whole paper will be very difficult. I usually divide 100 marks or 100% into three areas. That there will be, suppose, 20% to 30% paper. I say that average paper. If someone has average preparation, he or she can attempt the 20-30% exam. Then you can expect 30 to 70% means next 40% above average difficult. So if you are strong with popular concepts in each chapter, now you will be able to attempt this much. But if someone is not prepared well with the popular concepts of each chapter, he or she will not be able to do these questions. And the last 30% will be difficult one. So those who are very well prepared will be able to attempt these difficult questions. Last does not mean that last 30% MCQs means last 15 MCQs. It could be first 15, it could be first five, then five in the middle of the paper, and then five at the end of the paper. In total, you can expect that out of 100%, 20 to 30% paper will be average difficult, and most of the students are capable to attempt this. Then 30 to 70% is above average difficult. Now most of the students are not able to attempt. Now only those who are prepared well are able to attempt this, and 30% plus will move on to the difficulty level. So those who are highly well prepared will be able to attempt these difficult questions. So this is the distribution of the examination. As you know that this is computer based examination, and it has no certain date. Like today is 20th of December, you can attempt any point of time, but any point of time means most of the students will never attempt, or I say that they will appear in the exams after 6 months, and they come and say that, sir, I scored 80 marks. There is no benefit of getting 80 marks after 6 months. You should pass at least two to three papers in the 6 months time. So today is 20th of December 2023. And if we expect that we will end up our classes by 28th of February 2023, or maximum we will end up by our classes by 7th March 2024, then you should do revision within 10 to 15 days and appear in the exams latest by somewhere in between 17 to 20th 22nd March 2024, and pass your exam. Not only to get hit 50%, try to hit as much as you can. Like try to get 70% or 80% marks, because these are your first three papers. If you will work hard and you will try to get 80% marks in these papers, then you will be able to get like 60% marks with the same level of hard working in the next papers. So that's why it is very much important for you to get good marks in the actual exams. And the very important thing there is the one, you will be able to appear in the exams in the month of March and you will pass your paper. After completion of classes, you will not take more months to revise the syllabus, and then you are appearing in the exams in the month of May, and you are coming back to me and you are saying that, sir, I scored 84 marks. Why? Can secure, if you can secure 74 marks on the 22nd of March, I will suggest you go and secure your marks in the month of March, then appear in F1 or F3, whatever you like, in the next month, then appear in the third paper in the month of April end, and complete your all the three papers latest by April end, or maximum by May, so that you will be able to start your next paper, F4, F5, F6, whatever you want to study for the September attempt. And then you need to pick one paper in every after every 3 months for the next session, and try to make sure that you are passing all your papers in the first attempt, because all of you are beginners or you are new in ACCA. Either you passed one paper up till now, or you could not pass any paper, or means could not pass means you did not appear up till now, so you are new in ACCA. So make your plan that you will be able to complete your ACCA journey in 3 years time. And how to may complete this journey? You can complete with the planning. As I told you that your plan must be to complete first three papers, F1, F2 and F3, in the month of March and April 2024. Then you should appear in F4. Although most of the students do not take too much time in F4, if you are doing consistently, maybe by the end of May or at the start of June, you will be able to do F4 examination. Then plan your one of the paper from skills level in between from F5 till 9 in the month of September. Then plan another in the month of December. Then next year 2025 March. Then next one 2025 June. And then September 2025. There are six paper at the skills level starting from this one, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the sixth one is December 2025. Now you are heading towards the professional. If you are working professional and it is difficult for you to pass all the professional four papers in 1 year time, then make a plan for 1.5 years and try to pass the exams from March 2026 till June 2027. So today is December 2023 and June 2027 means what? Maximum 3.5 years. You need to complete this qualification with a plan. You started with some motivation. If you are working somewhere, if you are doing a job already, you are having any graduate degree already, or you did some diploma or certification in accountancy, and you are doing any job, or you did masters, but now you started ACCA because you want to improve in your career. If you are already working and you want to come out of the basic accounting job, so you want to move on to the privileged position within the organization. That's why it is very important for you to come with the plan and try to complete your ACCA in 3.5 years time, so that you will be able to get good position in your organization, and you will be able to search good organization for rest of your career. Right, everyone? So our aim is not passing just F2. Our aim is to plan ourselves in a way that we will be able to do the whole ACCA in a certain period of time to achieve our ultimate goal or objective, which is associated with the ACCA. We are providing BPP study text. Our lectures are following the sequence of BPP study text. So that's why BPP study text is available on the main course content. But as I told you that we follow both the exam kits. We will do more likely BPP exam kit in the live class, and you are suggested to do Kaplan exam kit at home. But wherever you face problem, either in BPP exam kit or Kaplan exam kit, you can share your question in the group, or you share the picture of the question in your group. I will respond you. Right? Any questions? No question?
Sir,
Yes, please.
I have one question. I know you said that you'll tell us the topics to study before the live classes. Will you also be giving like assignments, or is that the assignment, the fact that we should study the topic for the next session?
Your assignment will be to study the topic. Your assignment will be to listen the recorded lectures and do chapter questions and chapter MCQs and read the chapter. This will be your assignment before the live class, so that you will be able to understand the language of the MCQs, and you know that what are the steps to solve this MCQs.
Okay, understand.
Right. Anyone else? Okay, one quick more thing I would like to tell you, that previously Vertex was offering one mock exam free of cost, which was part of the syllabus, and we were offering three mock exams, I think for $15. But now we are heading towards two mock exams which will be part of your syllabus, and soon these will be available on the main course, hopefully by the end of this month or by the start of the next month. Our team is working on it. Our mocks are ready. Gradually we are uploading on the systems, and these will be available. So at the
I have a
end of
question.
the session, you will be able to attempt two mocks. At the end of the mock, you will receive feedback from Vertex that what are your marks and where you went wrong. And we will not only provide you the options of the incorrect answers, we will provide you the description or workings of the incorrect answers as well. Apart from this, as you know that we also sell three mocks, uh, and now we are working on it that all the five mocks will be different from each other. So two will be available on the free of cost, and three will be available for the sales. Yes, please ask the question.
When you were showing us the overall plan, right? Is it advisable that someone take like more than one exam per sitting, apart from the first three papers, but like when you reach to the higher levels, right? Like, could you do? Is it like feasible to do like two exams within 3 months?
Can you repeat your question?
Okay, so like is it advisable to do more than one exam every 3 months when you get to the higher levels?
Yes, if suppose it all depends upon your personal like commitment level. If you are professionally busy and you are busy in your office like 9 to 5 or 9 to 6, and it is not possible for you to manage three subjects side by side, then definitely you should go for one subject one point at one point of time, or at maximum two subjects at one point of time, like F2 and F3. After completion of the F2 and F3, then move on to the F1 and F4, and then do one by one after 3 months. But if you say that no, I am very busy in my office, I need to travel for 2 hours, I need to work for 8 hours in my office, so it is not possible to study on daily basis. I have time only on weekends, then you should plan just one paper. It is
Yeah,
oh,
well, yeah, well,
it
I
only
understood what
depends
you were
upon
saying.
you.
Yeah, well, understood what you were saying. How you should map it out, right? But I'm talking about when you reach to the after the first three exams, right, and you move on to the higher levels. Like, is it like a very difficult thing to do two of the harder exams at one point, like within 3 months?
I would not say that it is very much difficult, because those who are full-time students, they have too much time for the studies. They can attempt
Oh,
like they can pass first three levels in 4 to 5 months time if they are paying as much time as they can to your studies. It is difficult for the professionals because they don't have too much time for the studies. Then
hmm.
they need to plan themselves quite carefully, that first I want to appear in F2, then I want to appear in F3, then I will go forward to for the F1. It depends upon individual circumstances. If an individual is a full-time student and having too much time, then he or she should try to pass all the first three paper maximum 5 months time.
Yeah, but as the first three, right? But as the first, I understand the first three, you could kind of the first three is supposed to be easier, right? So you could like do two, right? But after the first three, when you move on to the harder levels, right?
Yeah.
The level two and level three, right? Like, is it like difficult for persons to prepare like two exams or two level three exams and things like that?
Yes, that's why I suggest you to you that you will plan yourself for one paper after every 3 months.
Okay,
Like after this, just plan F4, then suppose F5, then in December F6, then F7, then F8, then suppose F9, then suppose like SBL, then suppose SBR, and then the next one. So I told you that plan one by one,
okay.
okay? Because I will not suggest, I never suggest even full-time students to pick three papers in one attempt. Maximum two papers in one attempt, starting from F5 onwards. It is for the full-time students. For professional workers, we always suggest go for one paper,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Anyone else? Any other question?
Hello, Sir Muhammad. Thank you very much for your sincere information. I get your points and information. And my question is that after I finished the first level, three papers, I mean, can you get any exam that you want to the next level, or is it an order to start from paper four, for example?
There is no any specific order in ACCA that you should follow the sequence. ACCA, if you are enrolled in ACCA right now and you are enrolling yourself in ACCA, like you are not foundation diploma student, if you are ACCA registered student and you are entered in ACCA after A levels or after high school or after graduation, and your qualification is starting from F1, you can appear in any exams from F1 till F9, right? There is no
Yes.
binding on you that after F1, 2, 3, first go for F4, then go for F5, then go for F6, then go for F7. You can appear in any like paper. It is up to you. It is up to your choice.
Okay. My second question is that I finished my F3 paper last August, and now I have been learning this paper for the last 3 months, and I still
Okay.
feel confident that I'm doing 50% of the exam, I think. So because I am too busy, I couldn't have much time to prepare the the paper and the study. So can you give me a specific recommendation for me to do the rest of the work?
I told you that you should make yourself strong in budgeting, standard costing, performance management, and capital budgeting.
Yes, can you repeat, sir?
If you are done with 50% of the syllabus, then make sure that are you strong in for these 4 chapters, or are you strong in all these 5 chapters? For costing, budgeting, capital budgeting, standard costing, and performance management. If you are strong in these chapters and you have already done with the 50%, it means you are done. Go and attempt the mock exams. If you are getting 70% or 80% plus marks in the mock exams, then go and attempt your paper.
So I have a question. The mock exams, right? Is it like exams that like questions y'all would be preparing, or are they like taken from kits and so forth? Well, yeah.
These questions are exam-like questions, and most of the questions are not taken from the exam kits. Maybe possible 10% or 15%, or maybe less than 10% are exam kit questions. These will be completely different. Your mocks will be tricky mocks.
Okay.
You will enjoy.
All right.
Any other question, anyone? Yes, please. Your voice is not clear.
Can you hear me?
Yes, now I can hear you.
I am up.
Once again, your voice is not clear, Ali.
Excuse me, sir. I don't know if you can hear me.
Yes, I can hear you.
So when starting our live sessions, we're starting in chronological order,
Yes, we
or
will
are we
follow.
starting?
Yes, we will follow the order of recorded lectures.
Okay, okay, that's fine.
Right. Anyone? Okay, great. One of the candidates who could not ask me, you can write in the chat box or you can write in the group. I will respond your query. If there is no further question, then it is enough for today. We will continue our classes from the next week.